What's going on, YouTube fam bam? It's your girl Des for Des Crazy Life, and I am back with another video. Y'all, today we are going to continue with clearing Trey's lot, his land. We just got a little bit to clear. And you guys, we also have to clear a path for the power lines that will be installed by the electric company. So I'm going to walk down the path and show you guys what we plan to clear today. Alrighty, let's go. So, side note, our kids are with us in Arkansas, and I brought Trey out to see the property, and he absolutely loves the property. I also took him back to see his part of the property, and obviously he was a little bit taken back because in the middle of his lot where his house will be sitting is where we have all the trees that we have to burn and discard of, which he couldn't really visualize what his lot looks like without those trees in the way. But we are going to take care of that today as well. So let me show you this. Okay, so 20 feet back from here, we're going to clear these trees 20 feet away from the road. That way they can run the power lines. But we're doing it ourselves because if the power company does it, they're just going to leave the trees where they lay. They're not going to dispose of them. They're not going to put them in a nice pile so I can burn them. They're not going to do any of that. They're just going to knock the trees down and leave them there. And obviously, that is not something that I want to transpire. So, I've decided to have Morgan and his crew knock them down and take them to the burn pile, or we'll just create another burn pile at the front here, knock them down, create that burn pile, and light them up. Now, next week, because of the rain, it did stop me from having the 6 loads of dirt delivered. Okay, so next week we're going to try again. Hopefully the weather will hold up so that I'll be able to have the dirt delivered, the topsoil. 6 loads, you guys. I was going to start out with just 4 loads, but I decided to go with 6. And I'm going to show you guys where those loads are going. Sorry about the solar flare in the background because of the sun.
I'm trying to hold the camera in a way to hide the sun. So give me a moment. All right, you guys. So right here, as you guys can see, the Hubbardston was able to cut down quite a few of the weeds. He did miss a few stragglers, but he did cut down quite a bit. Just that back row in the back here remains. But I feel like, however, if that's all that remains, I'm fine with that. Now, another thing that I plan to do, you guys, take a look at this. So you see how the house pad has rock here, and it also has some weeds growing up. So I am going to have a load of shale brought in just to put on the top of this. I'm going to pull some of the weeds up out of the house pad. I'm going to pull a few of them up. Well, quite as many as I can, to be honest. I'm going to pull a lot of them up. And then I'm going to add another load of shale on top. And then I'm going to put the black plastic on top of the shale once I'm done. And that way, I'm going to do it like that so that nothing else will grow up. At least that's the plan. How it'll all work out, we don't know. Now, another thing that we're going to do, as I said, far as the eye can see, this is where the 6 loads of dirt are going to be placed. All 6 loads are going to be placed on top of this. So you won't be able to see this anymore. And as I showed you guys in yesterday's video, the The reason why we didn't take a lawnmower or a zero turn or a box blade is because it's so much loose rock, and the rock range from the size of silver dollars to the size of full-on bricks and boulders over there. And for them to try to do that, it could be very destructive to their blades. So that's why we had to do it this way. And in all honesty, as it grows up,
as the weeds or grass or whatever grows up through the dirt, once we have that good foundation of dirt there, we can then safely mow it, box blade, whatever it is that we need to do without dealing with rock, right? So that's why I'm doing that. Now, I also, if you look here, I'm going to move this culver. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to move it somewhere. But anywho, all this little area where you see all that rock, I'm going to also dump dirt on top of this entire area. Topsoil will go on top of this entire area. And just as I'll do it on that side, I'm going to also do it on this side over here as well. That way, I'll be able to have it, you know, where you can mow it. A nice mowable yard. That's what I plan to have. So you guys, it's a lot of work that will be done and that we have in the works to be done. It's so much work, but it's also so rewarding. I'm very happy that we chose this property. It'll be beautiful, right? When you're building things and you're creating something new, a lot of things happen, you know. Sometimes things don't work out the way you anticipated. Sometimes the timetable that you set does not always work out the way you anticipated. However, as long as the goal is met, doesn't matter the timetable. What matters is the goal is finished, the goal is reached, it is completed, and that's what we're looking at right now. When you are starting with raw land, you have to do everything, every single thing you yourself have to do. So we are done for the day. Yeah, we're done for the day. So I want you guys to see what all was accomplished today. So as you know, there's a gigantic burn pile here, but I just want to turn the camera around so you guys can see now. So this area right here is going to lead to the back side of Trey's place. As you guys can see, it is a huge home site. Absolutely huge. We kept some trees, but it is absolutely ginormous. So his home site is another step closer, y'all. Pretty soon we'll be ready to put the house pad down and let them know that we're ready. All right, you guys. Alrighty, well, let me get back in the sun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Des with Des Crazy Life, signing off. Bye, guys.